our first podcast. I'm so excited to do this podcast because this is my first experience do conversation with my friends using English.
Yeah, I'm so excited but nervous at the same time because this is my first time using English for a whole conversation.
How are you, Nata?
Great, thank you for asking me. It's been a long time since our last meet. How are you, and can you tell the viewers about what we're gonna do today?
This time we want to discuss a topic and look at it from the perspective part of us. You can give advice if you disagree.
Exactly, we are gonna talk about self-love. This topic came from our portal that we made for an English assignment actually.
Yes, the title is Love Yourself with All My Soul. But we want to expand it again because see that the sense of self-love is a bit shaky.
And it's still a prediction, right?
Yes, it's still predicted. Oh yeah, but I want to hear from your point of view, what is self-love and how to do it?
In my opinion, self-love can be defined as an appreciation of one's own worth or virtue that include accepting yourself as you are, prioritizing your needs, setting healthy boundaries, and forgiving yourself when you need. Like treating yourself with kindness and respect means taking time to take care of your overall well-being. But before that, in your opinion, does self-love affect mental health lately?
Of course, if some people love the self, a mood will stable and accept people who's talking with. And it will minimize potential conflict. So,
Then, have people been concerned about mental health lately?
as far as I see, they do. Even they did not ignore a mental health because we already knew many people prioritizing their mentality. Example, if someone got the problem and she can't sleep or stress every time, she can't continue her work, right?
Yeah.
So she takes some time for healing.
Oh my god, yeah! They do a lot of healing. I love doing that too.
Yes, me too. Anyway, why?
Why? Because it keeps my mental stable.
Sure, sometimes shopping or eat favorite food is some portion and they call it self-reward.
Self-reward.
After everything she threw, she obviously on a good mood and sure they can continue working, socialize, or something under pressure. What do you think, Nat? Why self-love is important?
Being kind to ourselves lower anxiety and stress and help build self-esteem and resilience. Furthermore, if you don't develop a good relationship with yourself, you may fall into bad habits like people pleasing and perfectionism, and you may be more likely to tolerate abuse or mistreatment.
But not how we can deal with it with self-love.
For starts, it can mean talking to and about yourself with love, prioritizing yourself, giving yourself a break from self-judgment, trusting yourself, being true to yourself, be nice, and setting healthy boundaries, and like forgiving yourself is important. Like when you aren't being true or nice to yourself.
How can you think of it? I didn't think of it at all. Especially the last point like forgiving yourself.
Okay, let me explain this. Like sometimes you think mean things about yourself, right? Like when you think about it too much, we tend to believe it. Sometimes we think about ourselves or bad like, I'm not smart or I'm not pretty. Then why do you believe these things? Because you tell yourself so much, right? Let's say one day I say to you, Edgina, you are a triangle. So you believe that you are a triangle and think about it every day, every time. But does that mean that you are a real triangle? No, right? You are not your thoughts. Anyways, do you have a reminder for anyone who felt bad for themselves lately?
I took it from Bruno Mars song. He said, "You are amazing just the way you are. We don't care too much about the opinion of people who doesn't like us.
Yeah,
We don't need to pay attention to them."
I agree. It just will make us more like exhausted because we think about something unnecessary, right?
That's right. We have our own business, our own our own way of life. So if we continue to think about people who doesn't like us, we even waste our own time and delaying doing some activities or own business. Not, what do you think? What happens when you start to self-love?
Self-love push you to take care of your own needs. You learn to give to yourself, and in doing so, you will develop into the person you strive to be. You'll celebrate the beauty and freedom of being true to you, and you'll gain a solidified sense of who you truly are.
That's right. So please, please love yourself like you love something very about it. Ourself is the most precious thing that we have. It's kind of hard for us to talk about these things.
Topic.
A long talk about self-love, even talk with ourselves need constant reminders.
Yeah, that's right. Constant remember.
Yeah, because
Constant reminder.
this topic is very hard
And
for us.
and it's our
We-
experiences.
Yes, and this is we still struggling at
Yes.
it. Like we
Especially me and Gina.
we always try hard to love ourselves, and this topic kind of hard for us.
You know what? It's all okay, everyone. Like, we have our own insecurities, and that's okay. Okay, that's okay.
But sometimes that's okay. It's very difficult things. Okay, it's very why we say okay, but the truly ourself is not okay.
Yeah, it's okay to not be okay. You
Yeah.
know that drama.
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, I would say to you guys, when everyone is paid for you, or when the whole world is paid for you, please always be a good person. At least for yourself, okay?
Maybe that's enough for this our podcast.
Thank you for listening us, and see you in another
case.
case.
Bye. We want to discuss a topic and look at it from
So,
how would that?
healing. I love doing that too.
Yes, me too.
It kills my mental.
Hello, I'm Gina.
Natania,
Welcome to
our
Oh, udah. Aku apa lagi gini tuh? Terus dengerin kamu itu.
Iya. Enggak terlalu. Masih kerekam?
We still for healing.
Oh my god, that's so true.
Itu hahaha.
Us and
See you in another change.
Bye-bye.
Bareng-bareng aja. Yang sini 1, 2, 3.
see you in another
change.